After locating Luke Skywalker at the end of The Force Awakens, all eyes are on Rey. She must convince the last Jedi to train her, restore the Jedi Order, and return balance to the Force. But Finn is the first character we meet in The Force Awakens, with good reason. Finn also has ties to an ancient power in the Star Wars universe, and his actions will also save the galaxy. I'm Blackfoot Ferret, and these are my theoretical shorts. Both Rey and Finn have mysterious pasts. Rey was abandoned by her family on the trash world of Jakku, while Finn was taken from his family as a baby and forced to train as a stormtrooper for the First Order. Finn doesn't even know his real name, only his number, FN2187, using Finn as the nickname Poe Dameron gave him. But it's clear from the beginning that Finn is no ordinary soldier. Of his whole unit, only Finn had the strength of character to refuse Kylo Ren's direct order to kill all the villagers in his very first combat mission, and the courage to risk saving Poe Dameron from the center of the First Order base as a means of gaining his own freedom. And in combat, Finn is a very fast learner. Within the first 90 seconds Finn ever sits down in a starship turret, he manages to master the complex weapon systems to mow down stormtroopers, blow up other fighters, take out the central command center, and even wreck a pair of Star Destroyer turrets while escaping.
Did you see that?
While Finn is trying to run from the First Order, he bumps into Rey, getting her marked as a fugitive as well, and together they flee into space, which eventually leads to him fulfilling Poe Dameron's original mission, to get BB-8 to General Leia and the Resistance. Even if Finn cannot command the Force like Rey, the Force has big plans for him. After Rey freaks out and runs from her heritage after touching Luke's lightsaber, Finn is the first one to actually wield the Jedi artifact, quickly learning to use the archaic weapon designed only for Force users. And this builds to an epic showdown with Kylo Ren, where Finn, our green, scared rookie friend who started the movie fleeing from stormtroopers, actually manages to fight the frightening Sith apprentice to a standstill for an entire 50 seconds, even scoring a hit on him. You could say that battle is in Finn's blood. And this is the centerpiece of my theory, and the greatest clue to Finn's secret heritage and destiny. Trained Force users, Jedi and Sith alike, are frightening on the battlefield. One can usually mow down regular troops like a hero in Dynasty Warriors, taking on unending hordes solo and winning. They can see into the immediate future, which is how they block blasters with lightsabers, by mentally seeing the incoming bolts and moving the saber to block them before they arrive. Without the foresight of the Force, a lightsaber is nothing more than a fancy glowing stick. And Finn cannot command the Force. A single touch to Luke's lightsaber sent Rey down a spiraling Force Walk rabbit hole of disturbing visions, but Finn carried that blade all through the movie and never tripped out once. But the Force is not the only power in the universe. And there is only one ancient Star Wars culture that has proven through exceptional talent, training, superior equipment, and raw determination that you can beat a Force user without using the Force. The Mandalorians. There's a reason Boba Fett's people are called on as the bounty hunters of the Star Wars universe. They can catch anyone, no matter what their quarry can do. And while the young Obi-Wan Kenobi was able to take down both Darth Bane and Anakin Skywalker, the future Darth Vader, Kenobi failed to bring down Boba's father Jango Fett in a one-on-one battle. And the really scary thing is, for all their prowess in battle, Jango and his son Boba were only two Mandalorian citizens. And if the Mandalorians are the nobles of battle, the Mandalore is their king. The Mandalorians are not a race, but a culture, and a very progressive one. Any creature, male or female, can become a Mandalorian. All they have to do is survive the nearly impossible initiation trials to prove they deserve to wear the armor of the most powerful warriors in the galaxy. And becoming the Mandalore, the ruler of the Mandalorians, is even easier. All you have to do is challenge and defeat the single most badass fighter in the entire galaxy in single arena combat. Win, and all the Mandalorians are at your command. Fail, and the crowd cheers as their champion tears your corpse into pieces for their enjoyment. Forget the Hutts and their criminal cartel. The Mandalorians are the real third power in the galaxy after the light and dark. Warriors for hire that are capable of both great good and great ill at their own discretion, and the whims of their Mandalore. Decisions that can tip the delicate balance of power for all who live in the galaxy. Perhaps the First Order, hungry for the most talented soldiers they could find, struck a bargain with the present Mandalore to buy young children from his own people in exchange for coin. And this is how our incredibly talented friend Finn became a slave for the First Order. The Mandalore can do what he likes, and the only way to check his power is to defeat him in the arena and take the title of Mandalore for yourself. The Mandalorians are a fascinating aspect of the Star Wars universe, and many people consider Boba Fett their favorite character. This clan of bounty hunters and mercenaries are a favorite subject of the Star Wars comics, books, video games, and television shows. In fact, there is only one aspect of Star Wars media where the Mandalorians and their legendary culture have been neglected. Incredibly, the movies, which made Boba Fett a name in the first place. In the entire first 6 Star Wars movies, we have met a grand total of 2 Mandalorians, Boba and his father Jango. On the big screen, the story of their people is entirely unknown. And as awesome as Jango is, even he and his army of millions of clones cannot compare to the true power of the Mandalore. For a new directing team seeking to take Star Wars into both a new yet familiar direction, bringing the Mandalorians back to their home on the big screen would be a complete win. All they need is a new Mandalorian hero to lead the way. And that hero is Finn. The galaxy is facing a threat greater than ever before, and even Luke believes the Jedi are finished. To face this threat, Star Wars needs a new hero to take the story in a different direction. To save the galaxy, the Republic, his people, and the woman he loves, Finn will have to stop running, face his fears, and rise to the greatest challenge of the galaxy. Finn must become the Mandalore. That's my theory for today, folks. Watch The Last Jedi later this week to see if I'm wearing pants. To my Five Nights at Freddy's friends, don't worry, I'm not dead. I'm preparing something very special for you. Last year, I released the script of The Summer Paradox, my solution to the murders at Freddy's, and the theory that FNAF is a parable about the dangers of seeking revenge. This year, I'm bringing you the Afton family Horcruxes, the story of how our favorite animatronics weren't originally designed to destroy life, but to protect it. Each member of the Afton family had at least one robot that housed a part of their soul before tragedy corrupted the family. Not only does my script, released in pieces before FNAF 6, predict that the Afton daughter was the child locked out and take cake to the children, I can even tell you why she was turned away, and the answer will break your heart. I also decode the child wall drawings to bring you the story of the secret 8th member of the Afton family, and nothing will ever be the same. I want to thank SwankyBox for giving me a shout out in his video FNAF 6 The Unresolved Lore. Links to it, the Horcruxes rough draft script, and the credits to this video are in the text description below. Thank you all for watching.